And we're back! Hello ladies and gentlemen, I am the Omni viewer, and I'm here to once again see what sort of news is going on in terms of any upcoming Godzilla movie. Monster Planet, MonsterVerse, I don't know, let's see what we've got. Okay, I step away for a week and there's controversy. So, for a quick reminder, this guy is Adam Wingard. He's an up-and-coming director who has been assigned the task of directing Godzilla vs. Kong. More recently, however, he directed the live-action, Americanized, Netflix-exclusive version of Death Note. Now, this movie, unsurprisingly, has been getting backlash from the very beginning. But apparently that backlash has reached its most extreme conclusion. Adam Wingard has officially left Twitter because other Twitter users were starting to harass him with death threats. Okay, real talk here, not cool. Regardless of your feelings on the movie, the death threats are completely uncalled for. Seriously, what has given this particular branch of the Death Note fandom the idea that it's at all appropriate to write down all the different ways someone they don't like should die? Wait a minute. I think I just answered my own question. Okay, now don't get the idea that I'm generalizing. Obviously, this is not the majority of people. These are the extremists. Most people just don't like the movie. Still though, if there are enough people sending death threats that it forces someone off of a particular platform entirely, that's a sign to the rest of the fans that some serious house cleaning needs to be done. But anyway, I'm not here to patronize people. This is ultimately about the MonsterVerse. Now, I haven't seen the live-action Death Note movie yet, and I don't particularly care to. Not only have I failed to be impressed by the little bits and pieces I have seen, but honestly, I'm not that big a fan of Death Note in the first place. Yes, I did watch it, and I didn't like it. Just not my cup of tea. And let's be honest here, people, this is not the first time a live-action Death Note movie has sucked. But I'm bringing this up because of its connection to the MonsterVerse. Like I said, Wingard is directing Godzilla vs. Kong, which at this point is looking to be the big movie of the MonsterVerse, at least for this first phase of it, assuming there's going to be more, which I've discussed in another video. So, does this negative reception for the live-action Death Note movie have me worried that perhaps Adam Wingard is the wrong choice? Well, not necessarily. First of all, it's just one movie. I know this is the internet and you're only supposed to have extreme opinions, but quite frankly, one movie isn't enough for me to completely write Adam Wingard off. Trust me, every director ever has made a bad movie at some point. And if you think your favorite director never has, you're only kidding yourself. But secondly, and more to the point, I don't think Adam Wingard should be blamed for it at all. Yes, he was the director, but he wasn't the writer. These three names you see right here, they are the ones who wrote the Netflix Death Note. And no, you should not be sending death threats to them either. But you'll notice none of them are Adam Wingard. So all of the stuff you see in the movie that you didn't like, those things originated in the script written by those three people. Now, it is true that Hollywood screenplays are rarely set in stone. They are fluid, and changes can be made well into post-production. But they rarely change so much that they're unrecognizable by the end. Now, I'm sure some people would argue that a truly talented director would be able to distract us from how bad the script is by making his side of things, the actual filming of that script, into something good, or at least something as good as he could make it. Yeah, sounds easy when you say it, but have you ever tried actually doing it? If all you're given to work with is crap, it's gonna stink no matter what you do with it. Now, based on the interviews I've seen and read, Adam Wingard seems like a guy who's really passionate about his work. So I repeat, Adam Wingard didn't write the Death Note movie, therefore the changes that were made that people are focusing on are not his fault. So if he's given a good script for Godzilla vs. Kong, I see no reason why he can't produce a good movie as a result. Like I said, I haven't seen the live-action Death Note yet. I'll probably check it out at some point, but I'm in no hurry. But I'm not going to start declaring gloom and doom for Godzilla vs. Kong just because the director also directed something which is being universally hailed as a travesty. And I'm definitely not going to send death threats to him. I'm gone for 1 week and this is what happens. Well anyway, I'm back and I'm here to cover the kaiju news as it comes. Thank you all for your patience and for sticking around. Until such time as we meet again, this is the Omni Viewer, signing off.